going on, guys? It's Mike for SimRacing604, and as you probably guessed from the title of this video, I am happy to announce that registration for the 4th season of my ACC leagues is now open. We just wrapped up Season 3, and I had 2 leagues, and both were a tremendous success, and I just want to send a huge shout out to the 80-plus drivers that make this league so awesome, plus the admin team who keep things running behind the scenes, and the stewards and the broadcasters who do an amazing job week in, week out. And of course the team behind simracing.gp, whose platform has been amazing for running a league. And by the way, if any game developers, equipment manufacturers, mod creators, or anyone else associated with sim racing are interested in helping out with prizes for my league in exchange for some brand exposure, please feel free to contact me at the email address in the description. So looking to Season 4 of my leagues, there are 2 branches. The Championship League will run the GT4s in Assetto Corsa Competizione next season and race over 6 weeks on a calendar loosely based on the British GT Racing Series. There are a couple of requirements for joining this league. You must have a ping to the East Coast servers of less than 300 milliseconds, and you will also need a driver safety rating of 80 or more, and more details are available in the rules section of our Discord. But of course, we expect you to act civil toward the other drivers and keep your language clean and temper in check. This league requires that you have ACC for PC with the GT4 and the British Pack DLCs. We run this league on Tuesday nights starting at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern Time, starting March 2nd, and again running for 6 weeks. There's a 1-hour optional practice followed by a 20-minute quali and then a 45-minute race with a mandatory tire change. We have incident reporting and a penalty point system to help keep the driving clean, and everyone who finishes the race gets points, and those points count towards the championship. If you're interested in joining us this season, just follow the link in the description to fill out a short form requesting access to my simracing.gp community. I try to check this daily and send out invites, so you can expect to see an invitation in 48 hours or less. If you don't see it, just check your junk mail, and then you need to join my Discord, and you can submit a screenshot of your driver rating to get added to the roster. We're allowing a maximum of 50 drivers, and the roster is about half full, so be sure to join now if you're interested. And we understand that life takes priority over racing sometimes, so if you miss a week, it's not the end of the world, but 2 consecutive absences will unfortunately mean you forfeit your spot. And the second league is the Fun League, and as the name implies, the focus is on having a good time while growing as a driver and getting some exposure to online racing. We welcome drivers of any experience and skill level, and this is the league I ran in last season and will run again in this season, and it was one of the best things I've been a part of in sim racing. The people at the top of the leaderboard were setting some blistering times that I can't come close to matching, and those closer to the back of the field ran clean races and created some awesome stories of improvement throughout the 6-week season. There's no requirements for being fast here, you just need to be able to race without crashing into others and to be able to overtake and be overtaken in a safe manner. This time around, we're running multi-class in ACC for the Fun League. We race on Wednesday nights at 5:30 Pacific or 8:30 Eastern, starting March 3rd for 6 weeks. The race format is pretty simple: 30 minutes of optional practice, 15 minutes for GT3 qualifying, 15 minutes for GT4 qualifying, and then 2 30-minute races with no pit stops. Both of these races count towards the championship, and anyone who finishes the race will get points. All experience levels and abilities are welcome to join. The only requirement is that you don't miss 2 or more consecutive races and that you race clean and don't use profanity or harass anyone. We have a zero tolerance policy on this, as we want to keep the focus on fun, cooperation, and learning. So if this is something you'd be interested in, just choose your car. If you're already a member of my simracing.gp community, follow the link in the description, or follow another link in the description to fill out a short form requesting access to my simracing.gp community if you're not already a member. And again, I try to check this daily, so you can expect to see an invitation in 48 hours or less. And if you don't see it, just check your junk mail, and then join my Discord, as both leagues require you to be on a voice chat for the races. So it's already over half full, so sign up now for that Fun League if you're interested. And finally, guys, I've had a few requests for races based on European time zones. I've scheduled a couple of races recently and attendance wasn't great, so I'm still trying to weigh the return on investment in making more races. I'd love to do a full league for my EU viewers, but the problem is staffing it. The admin, steward, and broadcast teams for this community are all at work when it's evening in Europe, and I don't want to risk running a league with no oversight. However, I have set up a couple of sprint races on Thursday evenings EU time. There won't be any admins in attendance, so if it's chaos, we'll just shut it down, but it could be a good chance for a regular group of people to get together for some racing. And if it goes well, I'd definitely be open to forming a league for that time slot. So that's it. Again, a massive thank you to everyone who makes this league possible. You guys rock. And links for joining my leagues, joining my Discord, or watching the broadcasts are in the description. Hope to see you on track, and thanks for watching.